Hi, I'm Michael Colombo, and I'm out here in our Viva orchards with Juan. Juan has been in the nursery since he was a young man, grafting trees. He has about 40 years experience on him, and he's been grafting a lot of our trees, and I've seen him really take off. What are some reasons why we'd want to graft trees, Juan, instead of just ripping them out and replanting them?
Because as you have a faster produce. When you plant a tree, it takes like 3 years to start getting some production, and this way here we started getting produced in the second year.
Awesome, so we just get a fruit a whole lot faster. The whole root system's there, the stump's there, and it'll just grow a lot faster. What are we going to do here? How are we going to graft this tree? Show us what we're going to do.
Well, first we're going to have to cut this limb off, and then this other limb off too. So we're going to leave this other limb here for a mother limb, so the tree can survive.
Okay, he just cut the limbs we're gonna graft, and he left the mother limb, right? That's what you call this?
Yes.
So the nutrients will flow through that limb and keep the whole bark system and the whole stump alive, right? Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay, very cool.
Otherwise, if you do that, we just will shock the tree might die. So it's always good to leave a mother limb so the system is keep going on the tree.
So Juan was just telling me that your graft needs to be a dormant limb. So we just came and grabbed this French prune here and cut a big old limb off of it. So Juan, we just grabbed a French prune here, and lucky for us it's dormant, but you can't really graft a tree, you were saying, while the tree's dormant, right?
Right.
So let's say we wanted another one of these pluots. Is this a pluot?
That's a pluot.
Another one of these pluots, but right now it's not dormant, so what would we have had to do?
Well, in that case, there's not much that you can do because the tree already start moving out. So what you usually do, we just have to get and put away some graft wood before they start pushing out.
So 2 weeks ago, we would have came out here and trimmed off some pluots when they look like this, right?
Exactly.
And then how do you store those limbs?
Well,
wouldn't they just die if you cut them 2 weeks ago?
No, what happened is when you do that, you put them like in a damp sawdust,
yeah,
in a plastic bag, and put them in a cold storage on the refrigerator, 32 by or 36 degrees. So
no way.
So the graft wood can
Very
stay
cool.
dormant.
Really? So you just throw them in sawdust and throw them in the refrigerator. Wait till the tree's coming out of dormancy.
Exactly.
So they're like the same length?
Yes.
Of the raw area. Wow. And you want both sides really flat, right?
Right, exactly. So you gotta match them.
Oh wow, this is getting intense here. You ever cut your finger?
Not at all.
Really? You are pro. Wow, so you match up that little wedge there.
Yes, so
And you're saying probably what would be the optimal time of year to be doing this, to graft on this tree, you think?
But mid-March.
Mid-March?
Yes, mid-March.
And why is that?
Because when the tree are not dormant, then the bark will open free, and you can do a different graft in here.
Okay. So this graft is for whenever the tree's a little more dormant.
Right.
So, okay.
When the tree's a little bit kind of smaller limbs.
Okay. So what do you call this kind of graft, Juan?
This we call this side graft.
Side graft.
We do this when the tree is dormant, so we can when sometimes with the bark doesn't open, and we need to do the grafting, like in the small limbs like this here, we can do the side graft, and is in the stakes the same is the bark graft.
Very cool. And I don't know if a lot of people know how you can graft trees together. Like this is a pluot tree. We're grafting a plum on it right now, and you can also graft an apricot on it. And just to say, for those who don't know, a pluot is actually a cross between a plum and an apricot that was created here in the Modesto area. So you can have a plum, pluot, and apricot, which I really sort of want one now. Where can people get this stuff, Juan? This green tape here. Is this hard to find? Can they get it?
No, you usually can get them at hardware stores, Home Depots, or they're pretty easy to find.
And what's this piece of tape do?
What this piece of tape do, that's we call this masking tape. So we do this here because when we put the sealer on top, if we don't do this to cover them here, the sealer will get into the graft in the tree, and then the tree will seal inside, so that and then the graft, it will never grow.
Oh, so we don't want the sealer to get in there and separate the graft from the tree. Okay. So what's the sealer do, Juan? Why do we got to put that on?
Well, the sealer really helps in here. Sometimes it's just keep from the sun burning the fresh cuts, and at the same time will seal so air don't get into it.
And we get the sealer also at a lot of pretty much any orchard supply store.
Orchard supplies and hardwares. And then you put like a little cap here on top so the sun won't burn them.
What kind of graft are we going to do here?
What we're going to do here is we're going to do a straight graft. That's what we call a straight graft. Sometimes it's not necessary to leave a mother limb, like this is kind of smaller tree, but we're going to leave this one here just in case, just to protect.
Great, so they're cut at the same angle, same size?
These gotta be the same angle, same size, the same diameter, so we'll match the same. Otherwise, if you put the graft on top, it's a little bit too bigger, then this will never take.
Wow, it's amazing how close you got that to line up. Good job. So you got a special kind of tape here, but you recommend masking tape if you can't?
Yes, it's my masking tape if you cannot find this kind of tape. This is like a Japanese tape, and it's pretty hard to find them. And then at the same time, you can put a little hat here on top, so keep them from the sun burn them.
Great. Well, Juan, thank you for showing us how to make these grafts. I really appreciate the time you took to come out here and show us these. And if anyone out there has any questions, you can email me at michael@bellaviva.com, and I'll come out here and ask Juan for you.
Well, thank you, Mike, for your time too.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.